and Tippett's had some struggles in life. We've spent a week doing some fetch training, sit, heel, whistle, sit, whistle, resume, whistle here, and we started on the with the e-collar conditioning, but he had a pretty negative reaction to that, even though it was on super low, where you can't even feel it. So we moved him to a hem springer collar, just a little bit of mild pressure, and then of course we've been using this martingale collar on him here, so works pretty good. And biggest thing he had was trust issue of not letting me walk around him to the back side of him. He would turn and shift towards me and so on, and so it wouldn't let me make him do a sit. So what we've done is we've worked on that slowly, because it looks like the last trainer he was with must have used probably a bit too much pressure for this dog. And we're also doing the training table, and he was a bit reluctant to get on that, so we started, instead of what we're calling force fetch with Tippett, it's love fetch, and having a good time with that. So we'll show you a little bit of what he's doing now, and we'll see what he does. This is his favorite spot here, right there next to me. Okay, Tippett, here, here, sit. Yeah. So I'm just gonna put this on. Boy, good job. Heel, Tippett, heel, heel, sit. And now I can walk around him and that sort of thing. And now we're doing sit means sit, so when he's sitting I don't want him to move, so I'll tap him on the butt if he does, even though I'm pulling him sit. And this tells me, see how he's kind of crouching down there a little bit, is that maybe the last trainer gave him a little too much pressure and he got away from it by laying down. And if he does lay down, we'll just sit him back up. Sit, sit, good boy, sit. You've done a good job. Yeah, good dog. And that's about the extent of pressure we've been able to use with him so far. But he is the sweetest dog, and he's really nice in the house. He is a barker when it comes to new noises or people coming in and out, and eventually we'll give him a little bit of a bark collar and see if we can correct some of that. And oh, we can do whistle sits. Yeah, I got my whistle. And heel, heel, Tippett, heel. That way. Good. Heel. Ah, good boy. Good job. Heel. Would you? We call that being sticky, so we work on so much of that sit means sit that if we, sometimes when you're taking off, he's going to be a little slower because he's just not quite sure that you mean, okay, you want me to follow you. But he's getting it pretty good, and then I'll do 2 videos a day. We'll call this part 1 of Tippett, or session, I don't know what session we do. We work with him 3 times a day, so it just takes a little while. So our suggestion with dogs is you can't just take your training regimen, here you go, heel, 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 sit. You can't just use your training regimen for every dog and assume it's going to work out. You're going to have to tailor it to fit Tippett, Jack, or Oakley. So when people ask us, they say, well, you do such a good job, what do you do? Well, it really depends on this guy. And sometimes we have to invent what we do, and Like I say, on Love Fetch, you'll see us up there. I'll be hugging him on the table and giving him some encouragement to do the right thing. And then today, he was afraid to go up on the table and afraid to go down, and we worked through that. And then, so now what we're going to do is come up and we're going to latch him on today. And I'm going to put a glove on, and we're going to start just having him hold my hand in his mouth. That way I can control it. He can't bring it out. And whenever he stops trying to evade or get away from my hand that's in his mouth, then I'll tell him drop and I'll pull it out. And from there, we have about a week to do force fetch, and it'll be the end of our second week. We'll be doing e-collar, forced adhere, e-collar set, e-collar, all those other things. We got to get the e-collar out. That's how we can reach him at a distance. But use it on very low, and I think he'll respond just fine. He's ready for a nap right now, so I'll let him nap, and then when we're done, we'll video the training table. Thanks.